to make a point in the very center of your page and go up about the height of maybe a half an inch or a dime. That's going to be your starting point, people. Get the middle of the page, go up just about a half of an inch, about the height of a dime. And what I want you to do is I want you to, that point there will be the center of a circle. Okay, so everybody knows the circle is, okay, I want you to draw that point that you got that was in the middle of your page that went up half of an inch. I want you to draw a line. Okay, take your point and go from side to side. You want to, not as hard because we went very, very in depth. You want to go half the distance from that point. You want to draw a straight line to the side of the piece of paper. Only go halfway from that middle point. Draw a line that's straight halfway. And then, once you do that, go back to your midpoint again, and you want to draw, continue the line that you were drawing. You have to draw it halfway to the other side of the page. So you've got, okay, so I'm going to guess you guys should have been able to do that. So it looks like one straight line. It's more or less through the midpoint. Okay, now, take that same midpoint line that you were. I want you to go straight up the same distance that you did when you went to the side of the page. Once you complete that, I want you to take that same midpoint line and go down the same exact distance, straight down. So what you should have is kind of like a cross or a T, with each line being the same length. Your midpoint is the center point of a circle. What you need to do is you need to go to the top of the line that you made, and you need to make a circle around it. It's like an X that's been turned on its side, a letter T, if you will. Make that a circle. Go ahead and go around the page, and with the midpoint being the midpoint of your circle. And that's going to take a little bit of time, so let me know when we get that done. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. You want to go ahead and that midpoint that you got there that's like a T is the midpoint of a circle. And the end points of the four lines that you made connect with the circle, so that the midpoint is the concentric point of the circle. So make your circle there, and you should have what looks like a cross or a T with a circle around it. So you should have four equal sides like a piece of a pie. Your top left-hand pie will have a small circle within it. It will be approximately half the height of the top quadrant. It will be approximately half the height, and it will be connected to the two lines that are creating that piece of pie. So you've got four pieces of pie. You should all have like a circle with four directions. So there should be a small circle in the top left hand that's sitting on and both touching the dividing line. Inside of that small circle, I want you to write the letter C. Going back to your midpoint again, I want you to look at the top right-hand quadrant that you created of this pie. I want you to draw letter O. You put it up towards the top of that circle, but it's within that top right-hand quadrant. Okay, that should be easy to do. Now your bottom left-hand quadrant, the top right side, do a capital letter M for me. Once you get that N, that capital N in the top right-hand quadrant, the left, excuse me, the left, actually, the left hand. Look on now. It's on the left-hand quadrant, but it's in the top right. Now look to your right-hand quadrant, that little piece of pie there. You're going to draw another circle, but this will also be approximately half the height of that bottom segment. It will be sitting on the bottom of your circle, but it will also be touching the bar there, that part of the T. And it will have the letters U. The letter U will be inside the smaller circle, will be on the left-hand portion, close to the bar, and then it will have the number N, capital N, up at the top of that small circle. Now, your picture is halfway complete. All right, it's halfway complete. Okay, we're going great. Okay, you go back to the midpoint where we started, and you measure the line, the distance from the top, from the midpoint to the bottom of the circle. I want you to replicate that distance going straight down. From the bottom of that circle, make the same, instead of going straight, we're going to create a triangle that has two equal sides. So you're going to go down from the bottom of your circle with the same distance. Like I told you, that from the midpoint of the circle, it's going to be the same length, and it's going to head right. Once you do that, it's going to be a right angle, so it's going to be the same distance. Once you have created that, done that right turn and made it the same distance, you want to connect those two line segments to where you have a triangle. So one of the sides of the triangle will be slightly longer. Inside that triangle, along the long wall there that you see, you're going to write the capital letter I. Once you do that, there's two more letters inside of that triangle that you're going to want to write. Once again, put your finger in the midpoint of the circle, come down to the bottom of your triangle. In that corner where you are, you want to write the letter C. So you're still within a triangle, you've got letter C. And then if you go directly, slide your finger to the right, you're going to find the pointy end of the triangle there. You want to write number 2. Right inside the little skinny area of the triangle. Now we're almost done. Almost done. Where you wrote the letters, put your finger in the middle of the circle again, go down. You're seeing your triangle. At the corner of your triangle that's directly below the midpoint, you're going to draw a small square. The square will have the dimensions half. It's going to be near the corner where you've got to see. It's going to be half. Each dimension will be half the size of the height of your triangle. You should be getting close to the bottom of your page when you draw this little triangle, with this little square. Inside the square, bottom left-hand side, you're going to have small letter T. And in the bottom right-hand side, you're going to have a capital E. The only correction I'll make on this, what I told you, is that you've got you've got a small circle with the letter C in it. That letter C should be at the bottom of the circle. And I don't know if I told you about the. You could have 3 circles there. 2 circles and then another circle. How hard it is, right? I really communicate to us. Everybody hold on to your page and show him what you drew. See how, no, show him. Yeah, we didn't get on square in there. That's not square. It's pretty well, so clear.
I'm lost.
Let's see anybody that got it right on, some got really close. Yeah, they got lost on the square, but everybody did pretty good.
You got it on your Yeah, it looks like. So we'll see. I'm trying to video.
Take a look here. This is always fun. I love this.
Okay. Oh, I didn't see it.
Okay.
Oh, you can see it though. Okay, hold on.